Hey, it's been a little while, but I'm back with a donation request video. Our good friend Dipen is back to save the day again. He must have sensed this channel's dead, and he's right. This channel's about as dead as my dick, folks. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to his message. He writes, "Hello, Josh. It's me, the ugly Dipen, the sexless guy. Can be Pacific. There's a lot of sexless guys on my channel, including myself." He writes, "Can you make a video about body language, face, micro expression, and vibe? Question mark. I'm noticing that just us incels can read people. Hey, I'm not an incel. I'm a fucking big town, man." Alright, he's right. I am an incel. Jeez, thanks for making me feel like an asshole. Fuck. In my early 20s, when I was partying with friends, he writes in quotations, I was the only one notice indicators of interest. At the same time, combative body language from girls. Girls was attracted to my friends. They didn't notice. I guess he meant notice me. In 5 seconds, I was reading if these girls was interested or not. And all my friends doesn't had clues. Girls always looked at me with disgust, hate, all bad stuff. When I was talking about this with my friends, they said to me, "It's all mental illness." They said that I was crazy. I think normal people don't have clues reading people. Can you make a video about this topic? I think I'm psychic. I think nature gives some gift. I can notice undercover police officer working. I can read and feel stuff. It's hard to explain. I just can feel negative vibe from people. They hate me. I am crazy, question mark. Sorry for my English. I don't practice with no one. Well, that's quite a hell of a donation request there. You hit on a lot of stuff here. I guess we have to break this down section by section in order to do this. But it sounds like to me, once again, that he said this man is fourth or fifth donation request, and he's very defeated. This guy, we've all been there. We all know I'm defeated. A lot of men on this channel are in this community. But it sounds like to me you're just paying me money to pretty much just agree with you. It's like, what do you want? If you really feel that way, I don't know what to tell you. But do you want me to lie to you and say that you're not? Once again, but most people aren't going to say you're bad looking, but women probably don't find you attractive, and women don't find most men attractive. Well, let's get to this. Let's break this down. Can you make a video about body language, face micro expression, and vibe? Well, I'm not as good as the whole face and micro expression. Maybe face MLS is good at that. But let's get to micro expression. What that is? A micro expression is the innate result of a voluntarily and an involuntarily emotional response occurring simultaneously and conflicted with one another. This occurs when the amygdala, I don't know what that word is, responds appropriate to the stimuli that the individual experiences and the individual wishes to conceal this specific emotion. So I had to look that up. Pretty much, I thought that when I was doing PUA, use the term indicators of interest. That's a PUA term, so obviously you know about PUA. And I once again, I'm a failed PUA. I went out and did this stuff for years, got rejected like crazy. Looking back at it now, a lot of women did give me, dirty looks. Mostly at bars, though. In bars, you have to expect that. During the daytime, they were more shocked that I was approaching them. They weren't really giving me dirty looks during the daytime because I had balls to approach them during the daytime. But as far as can you make a video about micro expression and vibe? The vibe is, there's a such thing as a fun vibe. Like when you're going out and you're having fun, you're dancing and stuff. Girls will come over to dance with you, but it's because they just want to use you for fun. Well, girls will do that if they want to, they want to have fun and stuff. They're not going to fuck you, but there is a such thing as a fun vibe. As far as a sexual vibe, I used to believe in that whole stuff. I read this book called 60 Years of Challenge. It's a pretty good seduction book. It's about eye contact and hand caressing versus PUA talking. And once again, if a woman is not attracted to you, it doesn't matter if you look deep into her eyes, you rub her hand, she's just not going to leave with you. You said, in my early 20s, when I was partying with friends, I was only one to notice indicators of interest at the same time with girls. Girls were attracted to my friends, and they didn't notice. In 5 seconds, I was reading if these girls were interested or not, and all my friends doesn't had clues. So your friends maybe had a good vibe, or I'm not sure, but if they're interested in your friends and they didn't notice it, I'm not sure. I wasn't there once again, so I don't know exactly what the case was. I don't know if that really happened, or I'm pretty sure it did. I take your word for it. Girls always look at me with disgust, hate, and bad stuff. When I talked about this with my friends, they all said to me that it's a mental illness. They said that I'm crazy. Listen, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure if you're approaching American girls. Maybe your English is not that well. I hope you don't smell bad. Some Indian people don't wear deodorant. I hope you wear deodorant. Not trying to make jokes, by the way. Maybe really. I think that normal people don't have clues. Keep making me about this topic. I think I'm psychic. Well, if you're psychic, you should find out what girls want and then fuck them. You know, read their mind. Like, what does this woman want? And then fuck her in the ass. I think you should do that. Uh, I can notice undercover police officer working. Did you approach the guy? Did you go over and say, "Hey, are you an undercover cop?" And the guy said, "Yeah." How'd you know? I would like to know. And you get a negative vibe from people. They hate me. Well, I was actually going to make a video about this, but the video I was going to make is maybe I'll save that for Pod Jack. But pretty much the sum of it is: are you addicted to negativity? I was going to make a video about negativity, and I think you and I are kind of similar. I think some of the guys in this community are similar. We are addicted to negativity. Once we get this negative shit in our head, it's hard to get out. Now, some of this stuff is based on truthfulness, as far as we don't feel like people like us. We know women are attracted to us. But is it all in their head? Some of it is, some of it isn't, in the sense that, yes, it's good to be realistic and realize women aren't attracted to you. People don't want to be your friend. I'm going to do the same thing, too. Other guys on this channel can relate. But as I said, I'm not trying to put you down. I appreciate all the donations you sent me, but it just seems like you want me to just agree with you, and I guess I don't know you. The problem is I just don't know you. I never met you before. I take your word for it if you're saying people don't like you. I don't know if people hate you though. I think that people don't hate you. If you say hate, I feel like that's a strong word. Most, as I said before, people are just all about value. People just only going to hang out with you if they want something from you. So most people are just assholes. They may not hate you, but it's kind of an extreme term, but they just don't see anything in you. They're like, what can I get off this guy? Nothing. As far as your English goes, it's actually not bad. There's some grammar issues, but most people who speak regular English make grammar issues. It's not bad at all. I'm not sure if you use a translator for this. But as far as your friends go, yeah, it's going to be normal that your friends are going to say this to you. Your friends, of course, are going to say, "Hey, you're crazy, man. Hey, man, you're nuts," because they're not going through that. Most guys are not going to be realistic enough to admit, "Hey, people don't like me, women don't like me." Most people just aren't going to admit that. So, of course, talking to your friends, normies, as the expression is called, of course, normies aren't going to agree with anything we say. They're like, "You're crazy, you're mental." So that I could totally feel you on. Some people just think that we're making this stuff up, and some of it is based on truthfulness, if that's a word. So, but I feel bad because your donation I felt like was very random in a sense that I don't know if this donation helped you. I tried my best to, but as far as making a video about body language is a PUA thing. And you have to think about it like this. If you got two guys, one guy is a good-looking guy, a Chad, if you would say, and he has not so good body language, is kind of hunched over. And then you got a below-average-looking guy, and he has really, as they say, you rock your shoulders back, you put your chest out, you take up space. If he has good body language, women are still going to find that guy with the less attractive body language, the Chad, if you will, they're going to find him more attractive. So most of the stuff is PUA terms. I feel like micro and stuff like that. That's like mystery. That's for the mystery method. The vibe. I feel like there is a such thing as a vibe, but I feel like that's just more fun. Sexual vibe. Women only get a sexual vibe off you if they want to fuck you. I mean, that's just plain and simple. You could just be, if a guy's in a gym and I used to go to the gym. I know it's hard to believe, but I used to. I should go to the gym, but I'm just too fucking lazy and unmotivated and working this fucking day job. But what I used to hear girls at the gym at my local Planet Fitness check other guys out, and they would say, "Oh, look at him, man! Look at his body! Oh, look at his arms and stuff." So that guy's not doing anything; he's just working out. But yet those women got a sexual vibe off him. He wasn't doing anything; he was just working out. But it's all what they want, what they find attractive. So I feel bad because once again, most of your videos I try to talk you through this as much as I can, but I don't know if I'm the guy to help you. I don't think I did help you in this video. I don't think I helped anybody. But I did my best, and once again, I'm not sure if you've sent these to other YouTubers such as Face It LMS, who's really popular. I don't know if he does donation request videos or other guys, but I tried my best. So I hope you appreciate the effort I put in. And as far as you being psychic, once again, I think you should use that power and you should win the lottery and then fuck hot chicks all day. They're not going to be into you for your looks. They're only going to be into you for your money and status. But hey, get laid, man. But thanks for the donation request, and thanks to all you guys for watching this. I know it's been a little while, been slacking with the content. Once again, this day job is sucking the balls out of me. It's not making me tired. I'm just, you feel like you're tired, but you're not. You're just unmotivated. It's just doing that to me. It's making me hate life. And just fucking, I'm out of stuff to talk about for Pod Jak'd, but I'm going to come back with some stuff. But here and there, I'll pop up. Once you think I'm done, folks, I always pop up. Kind of like my cock. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see ya. You all just got Jak'd.